Why is it with healing that you lose all that motivation? You used to be on fire, you pursued your goals, you were disciplined, motivated, you pushed through, and now there is nothing. You're drained, you are tired, there is absolutely no motivation for nothing. Dressing up, going to the gym, taking care about yourself, taking care about friendships. There is this phase in healing where motivation is gone. Well, we think it's gone, but something deeper, more profoundly, more grounded, and more truthfully is resurfacing. And what that is and why you're not lazy and nothing is wrong with you, and I want to tell you this before, this is a good sign. If you're exactly in this phase, nothing is wrong with you, this is a good sign, because when you heal, you are being confronted with the motivation that was created not from truth in the first place. Yes, this is a hard one, because that means some of the ambitions you had, some of the goals were not yours from the first place. And that's a hard one to swallow, because then the question arises, but what is mine? What do I actually want? Who am I? And these are profound questions that are important for your path to walk on, because now something more deeper, more grounded, and more present can arise within you. That's not based on motivation, but it's based on your internal truth. And today we talk about the nervous system and the connection to your motivation. If you're new here, I welcome you. My name is Jana, and I talk about the feminine nervous system in connection to your beautiful, amazing, healthy body, because your body is always supporting you, always wanting you to be healthy. And yes, even this feeling of I can't do anything, there is this low energy, the state of I can't do anything. I'm unmotivated. I don't want to go out. I don't know where to go. I don't know who I am. This is a state where you're in because deeper questions are asked. Like I said in the beginning, what do I actually want? If this motivation is not there, who am I actually when nobody is telling me what to do? In our last video, we talked about exactly that state, this overstimulated, you're very high, everything is too much. And you have to think like that. When you're healing, when you're going into recovery, into regulating your nervous system, your psyche, it's like a wound. The same in the body. If you have a wound, you're very sensitive. If you touch it, it hurts so much. You trigger it. It's the same with the psychological wound. When you heal, there comes a point where you move back, you shrink, you closen up because you protect yourself. That's why you can't go into conversation. That's why you're very sensitive to outside stimulation, noises, people. It's normal. It's absolutely normal to be super sensitive. And there comes the state where you move into this other state, you become aware. You realize, why am I not motivated anymore? Why do I not want to do the things that used to give me so much energy? I had the same with my personal training business. I remember suddenly what gave me so much fire and energy didn't anymore. And it confused me because I thought this is exactly what I wanted, and it made me really happy in the first year. And then a shift came and I couldn't figure out what it is, but eventually I was letting go of it, which was essential for my healing, which was essential for the path I'm on now. And there comes the state where you realize I'm very emotional, I'm sensitive. Less input is possible from people from outside. But you start reflecting. You start putting things into place. You organize yourself. You organize your psyche. You organize your emotions. But not from a mental space, from a body perspective, from an embodied body perspective, where you connect so deeply, because now order and structure becomes something that gives you stability from inside. We have a shift in it. Motivation is changing. Now, motivation is no longer something you gain from outside stimulations. I want to look like that. I want to have this job. I want to have this car. This is how the relationship has to be. Everything you see on social media, the romanticizing world. Now something more grounded is coming up for you. And that's not motivation from outside, it's from inside. I would call it discipline, but not discipline in a masculine way. Oh, we have to do it, this is right. It's a more softer approach. And you have this state of mind. I do this because I love myself. And I value and I appreciate myself, my body, my soul, my being. I do these things not because something is pushing me, but because something is pulling me. There's a huge difference between the energetic states between these two. Motivation from the outside is always push energy. I had that a lot when I was a personal trainer, a lot of push energy, a lot of push energy. Now, it's more grounded. It's very stable. It's very stable and continuously growing. It's a pull energy. It's much more quiet, but it's very stable. For me, it's more sustainable. It's more healthy, more regulated, more balanced. So I keep going into this direction, even though I'm sometimes like, where's the push? Where's the high? But that's the old dopamine. That's the old cortisol that needs to be high. That's the drama we are so used to in the body. And I keep telling myself, no, we are still growing even when there is not a peak, because it's constantly. And this is what I want you to give in this video. If you're in this in between, in this state, stay in there. One step at a time, and also don't push it. Don't push it. Let yourself be pulled. Let this new awareness, this new drive that's more grounded, more feminine and soft, rise within you. So the core message of this video is, healing doesn't kill motivation. It just transforms it into discipline that is more grounded, stable, fluent, and more sustainable for you and your overall health. Because ultimately, what is healing ultimately about? It is bringing you back to a grounded and stable version where you can flourish, where you can have a glow up or be that girl, but in an approach that brings not this high push peak disciplined energy. It's more subtle. It feels more stable, and you become even more grounded and present, and you can actually enjoy each moment. All that healing does is removing that motivation, what wasn't yours or real in the first place. I know it's very challenging to look into that and also realize where you follow dreams or goals that were not real for you in the first place. It takes a lot of courage and truth, but when you ultimately accept that and also let it transform you, like I do. I let that version of me, I used to be that personal trainer, I let it go. It's not suitable for me in that version anymore, but I'm open to that new one. I let myself pull into that direction. I don't have all the answers, but I stay open, and it feels so good, and it takes so much pressure away, which gives you ultimately that lightness, that freedom, that love for life. So take that with you as an invitation to realize that everything is all right. You're on the right path, and yes, it takes time, and you're worth taking that time. Remember that. Have a beautiful day, and I see you in the next video.